connectivity with the continent and the rest of the world over the years. Due to its determination to excel in the aviation industry, the flag carrier is now among the most profitable and fastest growing airlines in Africa and beyond. Ethiopian Airlines has launched the celebration of its 70th anniversary on April 8, which is to be marked with plenty of events for 1 year from now. Taba Wirdaw has the full story.
It was 70 years back, on April 8, 1946, that Ethiopian Airlines commenced its first international flight to Cairo, the capital of Egypt. With its vision of bringing Africa together and closer to the world, Ethiopian has been expanding connectivity within the continent and the rest of the world in the last 70 years. It's now labeled as the largest, most profitable and fastest growing airlines in Africa, flying to 92 global destinations and serving 6 million passengers every year. The flag carrier has also become a multi-award winning airline at global level, registering an average annual growth of 25% over the past 10 years. Ethiopian Airlines has launched the celebration of its 70th anniversary on April 8, which is to be marked with a host of events for 1 year from now.
We are all excited to celebrate today, which marks the beginning of our 70th year anniversary. Today is only the beginning. We'll have many parties to celebrate our success and our dedicated service in the last 70 years.
As part of the celebration, the airlines invited various segments of the society to its facilities with the aim of showcasing the progress it has made over the decades. Members of the House of People's Representatives were among the first invitees to witness the success of the airlines.
We couldn't believe what we have seen during the visit. We understood the major reason for the airline's achievement to be its human resource development. Other institutions should draw lesson from Ethiopian in this regard. I never expected to see this much progress here, neither did my colleagues. The activities in all the departments, including the training and maintenance, left me speechless. I wish to see this devotion in all institutions in the country.
High government officials, religious leaders and heads of international organizations have also paid a visit to the functioning of the airlines.
Ethiopian is the leading airliner in Africa and the highly competitive firm globally. We can confidently say that a lot has been done in different ways.
They have built already the competence, the competence to be competitive internationally. Therefore, as an Ethiopian, I'm really very proud that to have such kind of internationally reputed, aviation industry.
The facilities which we have seen today are very international standard, and they are serving not only the Ethiopian Airlines, they are also serving for other African airlines. And I think this progress is a symbol or a showcase for the Ethiopian economic progress in general.
ሁላችንን አስደስቶናል፣ ሁላችንንም አኩርቶናል። የአፍሪካም ኩራት ነው ማለት እንችላለን። ስለዚህ
we can say it is the pride for Africa. It has been upgrading itself with latest technologies. It is a national treasure for all Ethiopians.
The corporate governance is a major factor that led to this success. So when we talk about the corporate governance, we are talking about the manpower in the airline industry and all the facilities.
Ethiopian Airlines is mentioned as a Pan-African airline emerged even prior to the independence of African countries and contributed in the freedom struggle. The airlines continues its unwavering services in connecting Africa with the rest of the world, as Addis Ababa remains to be the diplomatic hub of the continent.
We have succeeded in building the largest African network in the entire history of aviation. We fly to 52 destinations on the continent of Africa. This by far is the largest network on the continent by any airline standard.
It is now the leading airline in Africa, And it is truly a Pan-African airline because it connects many capitals of Africa, but also it's playing an integrative role because Africa cannot integrate if we cannot link our capitals. And Ethiopian Airlines is playing that critical role.
I first feel a sense of pride for having an African airline that is doing so well, expanding in every possible way with not just the network expanding, but also the services.
Ethiopian Airlines is connecting the entire continent, playing a major lead role in regional integration. You fly to all the corners of the continent, and I think there are no Africans who takes this journey of integration serious who would not feel proud of this role that you have been played over the years.
It is one of the best vehicles for regional integration. It has brought many African people together, heads of states, ministers, civil societies, and it's therefore one of the most preferred, I would say, vehicles of regional integration and also mode of transportation.
The diplomats expressed optimism that Ethiopia will continue serving the continent and its people for the years to come and wished the flag carrier a happy 70th anniversary.
I would like to congratulate Ethiopian Airlines for reaching this landmark age of 70.
Congratulations on your 70th anniversary. Please keep the good job, and we would like to see you moving from strength to strength.
Come to Ethiopia, of course, on Ethiopian Airlines. Happy birthday, Ethiopian Airlines.
As part of the celebration, Ethiopian recognized the contribution of other global airlines for its achievements and expressed reaffirmed commitment to further its joint venture.
Ethiopian Airlines have many connections to all continent points. It is important for all African countries. We can say that it's a gateway for African countries for the world. We always believe that we have a great partner, we have a great brother in Africa. Ethiopian Airlines, which is the best airline in African continent, so we are very lucky.
Ethiopian Airlines success is a no mean achievement. To be 70 years old is a great thing because not many African airlines have reached 70. A lot of the European carriers are the big carriers that have reached 70, and some have even died on the way. So we look up to Ethiopian Airlines. We cooperate and work together in connecting Africa to the world because Kenya Airways also is doing the same, connecting Africa to the world. Are the ones who are going to suffer. You understand that Africa is the next frontier and everybody is coming here. So if we don't stand strong, we are going to lose as a continent.
With the intent to further its leading role in the aviation industry, Ethiopian Airlines is undertaking huge expansion activities on 7 strategic areas, including international passenger services, cargo networks, catering and aviation academy.